You notice that? Now we go down to the sword where I first started. You could notice it there. Now if I use, let's say, 1, they're more condensed. That bloom is more in that area where it's coming off. Let's check out this other area right here. You can't really see it here. It's more this area. And then so if I put 1, it's there by default is 5. So, and then let's see what other thing for the glow. Our glow tweak. Let's see, bloom intensity. Okay, that's one you gotta watch out for. Okay, so bloom intensity is anywhere from 0 to 20. If we put 20, bam, see, it's just overpowering us. And so we're gonna use, let's say, 5. That's still too much. 4, too much. 1. Okay, you could even go lower than 1 at 0.5. You know, and just mess with it for your own map. See what works with you. There's more, like I said, the tweak bloom cutoff. There's desaturation and intensity, and then not to forget to use radius. Okay, from 0 to 32. So just pay attention what you can and how far you could put that number. Whatever you end up using for the radius, make sure you put it here on your map, on your vision file, and then you enable glow, so make sure you put 1. And for cutoff, whatever you decide to put. For intensity, whatever you decide to put, just fill in it. You know, the same thing goes for the film. Our film tweak enable. You know, so you will enable it. Press 1. You know, bam. Now our film. You know, tweak. Our film. Use tweak. Use tweaks 1. Yes, see, it automatically changed it. And then when if you go to our film tweak, you tweak let's see, dark tint. All right, and remember, you gotta enable them first and use tweaks. You gotta set those to 1 before you can actually modify all of this. And so RGB will be 1 red. You know, if I wanted 1 red at 100%, that's 0 for green and 0 for blue. See, that's what I would get. Now, if I change the value, let's say at 0.5 for blue, gets that purple tint. 75, get more purple with blue in it. And you could go anywhere from 0 to 2 on each one. So if I wanted more red, I could go at 2. Bam, see, overpowering. And 1.75 for blue. Ugh, looks nasty, you know. And 1 for blue, for green. And there you go, see. Let's see, 0.5 for red. And then you just gotta mess with these values, whatever you want. For the dark tints, you know, that handles dark tints. Now if we went, now once you got your dark tints, make sure you know those, remember those values. And then you'll go ahead and add that right here for your dark tints and for whatever the value is. Now you don't have to separate with commas. Just put the number, then space it out, and then the number for the next, which will be G green, and the next one for blue. And then for light tints, you would do the same rules apply. RGB from 0 to 2, any of these values. So 0 to 0. See? Okay, so 1, 0, 1.5, and this is how you just play around with it, you know. 0.75, 0.388. I'm just playing with random numbers, you know. See, you got that. And then if you wanted to adjust our film tweak the brightness, let's say it's a little too dark. If I put, you can only use -1 to +1. So let's say I use 1, bam, it's too bright. If I use -1, it's too dark now. If I use 0.7, 0.5, I could see something, but it's still too bright, you know. So play with it to your heart desires, and let's see what else. Brightness, and then contrast. If you want a more contrast, you could put 1.75, and you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference, but it changed here. See, by default, it's at 1.4. See, let's start there. And I mean, it's just play with it to you want what you want. And make sure that you change those right here. Invert is one that you have to look out for. You don't want to invert too much. And it's from 0 to 1, so 0.5. You know, you get things change. Bam. Yeah. Actually, I think it's only 0 and 1. You can't use anything in between. And so these are the ones that you can use. In the game, they'll say tweak, you know, R film tweak, and then whatever. In your vision file, you won't have to put tweak, or just be R film enable, or R film contrast, R film brightness. So the word tweak has been moved out. And once you have that, let me close it. I mean, once you have it the way you want it, you go ahead and close your map. Doesn't matter. And then make sure you just filled out everything here correctly, like you want it. Save it. Once you save it, and you can build your fast file, run the map, and you'll see that your vision file now takes into effect. And like I said, these vision files pretty much they're just pretty much changing, tweaking the view of the player, enabling cheats without enabling the cheats for the player, you know, so it helps your map come out much more alive. Thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned much.